Hello everyone and welcome back to Trails in the Sky second chapter. In the last episode we did... Oh, it doesn't even show up here. We did the election office assault one, which took the entire stinking episode. And at this point I think we're pretty much done with everything we can do in Rouen. The only other thing we could do is walk around and talk to NPCs. Because I believe I've done every side quest. So we are going to continue on with the main story, which is heading to Zeiss. Welcome. You're the group of racers heading for Zeiss, yes? Uh-huh, that's right. We just got word from Jean. The guild's already paid your fares. Would you like to check in now, or... We'll have to stick around and wait for the ship once we check in. You're all done here in Rouen, right? Yeah, I think I'm completely done. Alright, just a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out first, if you don't mind. Always paperwork. Oh, the bureaucracy. Okay, no problems, it looks like. Feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. Oh, the scientist is going with us? Alrighty then, off we go. Yes, let's. Hey, wait a sec. The kids! They came to say goodbye. We thought we weren't gonna see them. The kids. What are all of you doing here? We came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just taking off without saying anything to us? You guys are meanie faces, the worst kind. It's Chloe, why do you have to go? Oh, I'm sorry everyone. I was going to say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. I get it. They were out, coming to Rouen. I feel kinda silly now. Hang on though, that didn't mean Mation Teresa's... I'm glad to see we made it in time. Aww! And Jill and Hans and Dumbledore! Agent Teresa, and even Jill and Hans came. Well, duh. Like we'd miss this. We cut it kinda close, though. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait till the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, all's well that ends well, right? Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it would be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle? I heard that Joshua ran away from home. Oh, Matron Teresa told us what happened. I see. I'm sorry. I should have told you all. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray to Adios every day, promise. I'll pray too. It'll come true if we all do. Oh, you guys. Oh, children, thank you. I'll throw my prayers into the pile, too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to try your best, but don't overdo it and put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think he'd even forgive himself. He'd ever forgive himself. Yeah, I'll remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's still a little fragile in some ways. Matron, I'm right here, you know. Leave her to me. I kinda suspect she's going to be helping us out more than anything, though. Well, Chloe, use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret, simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will, I promise. Racers and students, both aspire to the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember, you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, there's no obstacle in the world that can defeat you. All remaining passengers should embark now. Whoops. That's so sweet and sad. They all came to say goodbye. See you guys. We'll be back. I promise. Everyone, take care. Be careful, you guys. You better come back with some great stories. And bring Joshua back with you. That is the goal. Okay. Everyone may be focused on their local election problems, but the rest of the kingdom's talking about the signing ceremony. Singing ceremony sounds way better. After all, we're signing a non-aggression pact with the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it will finally melt the ice a little between our two nations. You and me both. Thank goodness, that passenger has finally quieted down. I thought I was going to have to step in and brain him with his instrument. Until a little while ago, he was playing some very bright tunes on his lute. He even forced me into a duet with him. It takes all kinds, I guess, including pushy kinds. Olivier. Estelle, enjoying our flight through the heavens? Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather is great and the sky is pretty, but we're, almost to Zeiss, Olivier. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, but that is entirely and exclusively my line. At least things never get too serious with you around. I guess that's a good thing. Kinda. Maybe. I shall take that as the highest praise. I am relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I had wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh. You were worried about me, Olivier? That's kinda sweet. Remember, I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Well. Please. I do not need a staffing today. I promise I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example. You purchased them because you wished for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Shira got me these clothes as a present. Joshua... Well, maybe he'd like them. A little. What's with that look? Forgive me. That was just more than I expected. Let us leave that topic behind for a while, then. Come, Estelle. I shall treat you to a legal cocktail. I guess it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zeiss. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivier, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't you worry. I only lose myself in drink when it's poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Why is he so great? Yes, ma'am. We've already spoken to the head of the central factory. All we need now is a contract to move the ordnance. Simon, you made right sure to secure the ordnance, yes? We must make sure those ducks are all in a row before the Imperial traders start arriving. Everyone may be all excited about their mayoral election, but... Okay, so Zeiss, you know the place we're headed to now, doesn't even have a mayor. Instead, the head of the central factory fulfills the mayoral duties for the city and region. Perfect system for an industrial city like that, if you ask me. Yeah, I remember Murdoch. No, it's enough running around. You're bothering the other passengers. Rude. I heard that Zeiss has stairs. That move! Moving stairs! I want to ride them. Who cares about moving stairs? I want to see the hot springs. I heard it's like one huge bath. Aw, this sucks. You can't see Lyston Fortress from here. I guess they wouldn't let a passenger ship near their airspace though, would they? Oh, hi Estelle. Taking a walk around the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, Chloe, what do you do when you need to get back to Grand Cell? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? No, of course not. That would be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. I usually go back twice a year, once for New Year's and once for grandmother's birthday. So you're kinda used to passenger flight, huh? Oh, but what does Zeke do then? Does he fly at his own pace to the capital? Oh, well... Zeke, come here. Whoa. Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Well, that was a surprise. So Zeke can follow the ship? Cool. Zeke can fly level at speeds of up to 1800 sails per hour. Most airships cruise at around half that. So to Zeke, this isn't much faster than an evening stroll. Oh, I see. You really are better than the average Falcon, aren't you, Zeke? Aww. Zeke's speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. If for some reason I can't use powered communication, nothing in the country can carry a message faster than Zeke. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor. Can I poke him? No, I can't actually talk to Sieg. Apparently the non-aggression pact's being signed at the Herb Royal Villa. Speaking of, that makes me think of that whole mess with Richard. Of course, last I heard, he's still in the stockade at Leicester Fortress, under guard 24/7. They say the three nations are going to be signing a non-aggression pact soon. I'm impressed with Queen Alicia bringing both the Empire and Republic to the same table like that. It is really impressive. I suppose a non-aggression pact is a good thing. My own feelings toward Erebonia are complicated, to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best to reconcile. I'm heading home to Zeiss. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while, been working all the time. That name is familiar, I remember him from FC, sort of. I don't remember why I know him, but I know the name Rutherford. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax for a while. Currently, to our right is the Tidith Bay. I'm going to choose to pronounce it that way, not the other way. The borough's great to the Great Sea. While it is currently slightly cloudy, we should be able to make out the coastline. I will come back to talk to Agate in a second. I want to make sure I get all the NPCs first. Okay. Deep breaths. I need to ready my camera before we land. My one and only chance to get the picture will be when we're landing. Picture of what? Hello, man. Need a hand with something? This is a cargo room. It's dangerous down here, so watch yourself. Next is Zeiss, eh? I hope the workshop ship is in the harbor. If I'm lucky, the Arcee will be in port. I'm so excited that my camera hand is shaking. Oh, nope, forgot this room. The skies are calm and we should be arriving on schedule. Please relax and enjoy the voyage. I am having a look around the ship and I am enjoying myself, thank you. Okay, so far they're all just repeating the same thing. On that note, Estelle, would you like to read a certain book? It's very interesting, although it is banned in Erebonia. A banned If you're trying to push smut on me, Olivier, I swear to Adios. Not at all. It's a pleasant novel set in a Calvert Republic. But alas, our noble imperial overlords have deemed it improper for our education, so you cannot find it in the Empire's borders. Oh, I see. Empire's kind of a hard place to live, huh? I'd heard reports of its quality, and now I've finally had a chance to read it. Everything I'd heard was true. It is most excellent reading. Huh, neat. What kind of story is it? See for yourself. I'm quite done with it, so go ahead and take it. Really? Cool, thanks. Oh, Gambler Jack. Okay. Okay. I was advised to try to talk to everybody twice, so that's what I'm attempting to do. Okay, only agates left. Estelle? Something up? Wandering around the ship again? Pretty much. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, full bracers do a lot of traveling, so airships are real handy. Heck, we probably use them even more than the merchants and whatnot. Yeah, I remember how Dad was always out on business. I wonder how he's doing. Last I heard, he was made top general in the army, so I bet he's so busy it'd make our eyes spin. Just desserts for the man who always tried to take it as easy as he could. It is kind of hard to imagine Dad being busy somehow. I'm curious though, Agate. You seem to respect Dad, more or less. So why do you always trash talk him so much? It's not talking trash, really. Besides, your old man's the one who's rude, you know? Every time he sees me, it's all, good work, or what a good kid. Treat me like some fresh-faced punk. Yeah. Dad does like to tease people. That's how he is to everyone, though, so I never paid attention to it much. You know, you're kinda lucky being a girl and all. If you were his son, you'd probably be in the middle of a huge rebellious phase right about now. Really? A father is sort of a wall for a son to overcome, see? Going up against a wall the size of Cassius? Yeah, that'd lead to one hell of a complex, I bet. Well, I guess it's more of a guy thing, but... Does that mean you've got a complex about my dad then, Agate? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Just leave it. You're like your dad. Okay, I think I talked to everybody twice. Yeah. Thank you for playing with us today. We'll be arriving at Zeiss momentarily. So I tried to talk to everybody, and I got the Gambler Jack. Seemed like that was the only missable thing there. Okay, first stop for us should be the guild house here in Zeiss. We need to check in with Kilika. Kilika? A rather exotic name for liberal. It sounds Eastern. It's because it is. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? You never give up, do you? Let's just say she isn't your average woman. She's bolder than Scheherazade, as capable of running a guild house as the queen herself, and she's a master of Eastern martial arts. In fact, word of advice? Don't even try unless you want her to rearrange your face. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... Is this the fury of Kilika? Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake? The port is designed to endure high-magnitude earthquakes. It can easily handle one this small. Please don't panic. It was an actual earthquake? It stopped. Phew. Thank Adios that's over. Everyone, please come to reception in an orderly fashion. Let's not panic. Oh, man. It's been a while since I was in an earthquake. That was so cool! That was an actual earthquake? Well, that was a great way of getting welcome to Zeiss. It wasn't very strong, but attention, world. Please wait until I'm not on scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. I'll sign that letter too. It's rare for us to get an earthquake in the world, though. Really? Yeah. Hell, I can't remember the last time I felt one. Let's get to the guild house, see what the damage is. So there was no serious damage to the central factory. Thank goodness. The city has also remained calm for the most part. I believe there's little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Thank you for coming, Estelle. Agate. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Yeah, kinda. It's been a while, Kilika. And as usual, you already know everything that's happened. Good to see you again, Kilika. Sorry guys, I'm tired today, I don't know why. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you two would be Olivier Lenheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or shall I say Miss Chloe Rins. I'm Kilika. I handle reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure is ours. My word, but your beauty eclipses even what I expected. Madam, allow your humble servant Olivier Lenheim to improvise a song to... According to Jean, you're both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax, for meetings, etc. Thank you. Yes, but if you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. Wow, I think Kilika might be even harder on Olivier than Shira. Right, anyway, how are things looking in terms of work piled up? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit, but... Huh? What's up, Kilika? You look like you're thinking about something. This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. In your position as the group investigating Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. What do you... this is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. Investigate the earthquake? You mean like go around asking about damage? Well, sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well. However, 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds, and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. Just like the last quake we got. Great. There's one particularly odd point, however. Earthquake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. Wait, huh? Well, that is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake centered there certainly should have been felt here in the city, to at least a small extent. It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual. Unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost, weird stuff like this makes me curious too. Anyway, sure, we'll take the job. Guess we should ask around the city and at the Wolf Fort, right? Yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay then, so off to the Wolf Fort. Well, ultimately this is just my personal suspicion. Remember, it's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw a new gospel too, so we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell. Seems like a good idea, yes. Let's delay our guild work until we say hello then. Come, let us reunite with Tita with joyful hugs. When the heck did you take the lead? Whatever. Let's get to Gramps' workshop. First, we shall pick up the side quests. Stolen sign. Someone has stolen the branch office sign. We are currently investigating its whereabouts. Bracers able to cooperate with the investigation are to contact branch receptionist Kilika. So literally it's for Kilika. Okay. Royal Army HQ to Bracer Estelle Bright. This one's specifically to Estelle. At Leiston Fortress, we are holding a short-term special training program. As such, we'd like to ask the winners of the martial arts competition to participate. If you are able to join, report immediately to Leiston Fortress. Well, we have 2 of the 4. Recruiting testers for a new gun. Read over the requirements below, and then please come to me. Test details will be explained in the workshop on the 3rd floor of the central factory. Application requirements: experience with orbital guns, skill, confidence with shooting, no particular preference in weapon maker. So that's for Olivier. Dangerous monster, whale frog. Its name is Whale Frog. That's awesome. Has been sighted in the Chaldea Tunnel. Races affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. Reptilian monster with a poison tongue will call offspring. Okay, so it calls for reinforcements and it inflicts poison. And one on the trap plains. Dangerous monster, Mantrap, has been sighted on the trap plains. Races affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. Causes a variety of abnormal statuses with its gases. Okay, that just makes me think of a Malboro, basically. I'd be curious to see if it looks like a Malboro, but that's what it sounds like. Seems you had a look at the bulletin board. Will you help with the investigation too? Of course. Yeah, that's the idea. So by the sign, do you mean the sign with the crest that hangs outside the branch? Yes, that sign was stolen. There are no particular practical problems as is, but the emblem is a symbol of the guild's mission and duty. With that stolen, we can't just sit quietly. Ah, I see. Yeah, kinda hard to ignore that. Looks like someone's insulted us. So, how did it go down? It was discovered yesterday around noon by branch Bracer Wong. When he came back to report, he realized the sign was missing. We think that the crime happened during the day then. I was away at the time on other business, but a worker in front of the branch witnessed it. It seems the criminal was a person in a disguise. Is it disguise? Stell, could it be? No, no way. It seems you have a suspicion. So how about this? No! 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 Rage quit! Beauty's princess and her companions. The soul of gathered heroes is in my hands. Should you desire its release, you must defeat my curse. The first key is in the city. Search the back of the 40-year-old man. This card was sent shortly after the crime was discovered. From the content, I assume it's declaring responsibility for the crime. It seems it is certain. I knew it. It's him. By him, I assume you mean Phantom Thief Blue Blanc? I have heard about the events in Rouen from Jean. I suppose this case marks a challenge from Phantom Thief B. Yeah, interesting. It is a challenge from none other than my rival. Of course I shall accept. I don't know. It seems one-sided, yeah? Don't matter. He picked this fight. We gotta take it back. Anyway, let's start our investigation with what the card says. In the city, at the back of the 40-year-old man. Is there a statue in this city? I think there is. Certainly looking at it in a literal sense, it would mean that, but after the case of the school, I think it's clear that it won't be so straightforward. Those messages were all metaphors, weren't they? I wonder if this one is too. Well, who knows? No point in worrying about it. Let's start investigating in the city. Yes, I think that's the only real option. Well then, I'll expect good results. Leave it to us. Let's be off. Alright, we're gonna stop this episode right here. In the next one, we will go visit Russell and Tita, and then if we have enough time, we'll start the flippin' Blue Blanc one again. Hate him so much. So much. I was really hoping he would not be this involved in this game. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you next time.